Tonight we are going to perform a show in which you are involved.
It's recording us.
Ah, okay, yeah. From Italy, yeah. The Italian stereo.
That's it. You can see us live.
Live.
It's incredible. Okay, anyway.
Stop. No, just a very quick explanation of the night, of tonight, of this dinner. When you will have food on your table, no one will disturb you, but there will be two main breaks, in which one we will play. That means you are invited to aid the chief inspector
Which is me.
Yes, to solve a crime. And you can read about it in the piece of paper each of one has got. The clues, you know.
You
will
invited
see.
to form teams to give the solution.
And you should be divided in teams of 3 people each. You can recognize the team because this act of accusation is the one you are going to write to fill the forms at the end of the evening. So divide into teams of 3, maybe 4. You can play alone if you want. You have the start of the night.
Okay.
As you want to do. Well, first of all, you will see the interrogation of the chief inspector to the suspected ones. They could be the killers. But you can question directly the characters as many times you want, and then you have to to write your opinion, to give your solution. We will show you the right solution, and the winner will.
The end of the dinner, of
At
course.
the end of the dinner, the winner will win. That's it. Anybody any questions?
Who can we choose our own teams?
Sorry?
Can we choose our own teams of
Yeah.
3?
Yes, you can, of course.
Okay.
I want
Who
like on my
did it?
team.
Okay,
Oh, I want
That's
Robin
my
too.
question.
Okay, we have these.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Did it? Chi l'ha fatto?
I've seen.
You cannot ask this. We won't answer
I see.
you, of course.
If it has been murder, it's been the killer.
Yes.
You know,
Chi l'ha fatto?
but yes, the killer did it.
The killer did it.
This is my suggestion.
Good
But
answer.
maybe it's suicide herself, so you can assume that in that case, the killer is herself.
As said. Or it can be a complicity of 2 or more people. Okay, that's it.
Oh,
Maybe.
It will be a fun evening. You don't think it's not a chess match. Okay, no, very fun easily. It's better if you read the clues. You are not obliged. And the victim is the famous stylist Alexandra Barbary, the owner of the Barbary brand. I see you are all dressed with Barbary clothes, and you are wonderful.
Okay, and maybe also you recognize that from our pronunciation that we are not exactly from America.
No,
Because we are sorry.
and not exactly from England too.
No, okay. I am.
Yeah,
My
yes.
American is not so well, because I have this strong English accent.
Yes.
Because I'm sorry.
Yeah, for a
It's
region
not
of Italy called Romagna, where our ash, the S is very
Very strong.
season, you know. This is winter season.
That's it.
Enjoy.
That's it. Enjoy your dinner. We'll see you after
The first plate.
First course.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye bye. And a happy
I get to start the teams, and I want Mike and Robin. I want to do the 3. Make it easy.
You want some
Okay,
music?
choose your team.
Thank you. But we are not here for our amusement. We are here to find a killer, maybe, or discover if we are facing a suicide. Are you ready to help me?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for your cooperation. Have you already divided in different teams?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let's get it started. Right now. Stop laughing! We are here to work. Sunday night. We felt a terrible loss for our city and for the whole fashion scene. And yesterday night, finally, I received the outcome of the autopsy. She died because of a drug and alcohol overdose. The suspected I'm going to question don't know anything about the autopsy, so please don't reveal to them anything. Sergeant Bean, please let it Alexandra's husband, Mr. Arthur Pierce.
Oh no, Sir Arthur Pearls!
Sir
the sake of preciseness. Hello, everybody. What a wonderful word.
I beg your pardon.
My
sir.
magnanimity obliges me to accept your excuses, but I exhort you not to abuse this vulgar epithet.
Sure. Sir Arthur, and thank you for your magnanimity.
Noblesse oblige, this is French, of course. But please tell me, why did you call me here, old fellow?
No, well, actually, if you're a sir, I'm not at all an old fellow. I'm a chief inspector, please.
You know, we, nobles, are used to call you, the others, average people, old fellow, because you are old, you're 16 years old. Mine is bigger.
Can we stop it and go further with the interrogation, please? Because anyway,
Yeah.
even if we are old, someone older, someone less, okay, but I'm still a chief inspector and I want to be called chief inspector.
This is a word I'm not accustomed to.
This is not a problem. Accustom yourself.
Should I?
You should.
I am online streaming in the States. Should I? Okay, old chief inspector. Can you tell me the reason for such an extemporaneous calling?
Yes,
here?
yes, good father, please. I have received the outcome of your wife autopsy.
What?
What
Did you perform a necroscopy on my wife's venerable body without me endorsing it?
But Sir Arthur, this is the law. When the cause of the death is unknown, we have to perform an autopsy.
Oh. Mors et fugacem persequitur virum. This is Latin. Ancient Italian.
Beg your
A
pardon.
kind of Spanish, okay? It means nothing. It means, sorry. It means the death catches even the one who flees. Flee. Where the hell are you fleeing? It is the ineluctability of death. Nihil morte certium. That means nothing is more certain than death. Except for taxes, of course.
Sir
Do you
Arthur,
have taxes in the States? Yeah, in Italy too.
Not for the rich.
Sorry?
Not for the nobles.
I don't
Nah.
understand. Not for the noble, of course.
of course you don't understand. You don't understand taxes, of course.
Taxes, of course.
Sir Arthur, but we was talking about different arguments, different subjects. So please,
Yeah.
We just discovered that your wife died because of a drug and alcohol overdose.
Oh, really? This sounds weird to me.
Yeah, but okay.
We all thought it was a stroke or heart attack.
No, it is not.
A heart failure. Something you can't foresee. You go out for friends, with friends, to Italy, and never come back.
No, please.
It's not me thing.
You better not let me go to Italy.
Well, everyone thought it was stroke or something like that, but the autopsy is clear. Sir Arthur,
Yeah.
do you also know what benzodiazepines are?
Of course. They are antidepressant drugs. Are you listening? Am I speaking too loud?
Yes.
Antidepressant drugs. Poor little Alessandra often used them since the month of May. Since she began to take all those pills, you know.
And why is that?
I know, I am sure you know of the lawsuit started by her sister Alicia, my sister-in-law, of course, to become the new owner of the Barbary brand.
Yes. As far as I remember, maybe my collaborators need to discuss something?
No.
Okay, let's go further. As far as I remember, in April, their fight, Miss Alicia claimed the legal ownership of the Barbary brand by publishing a document written by her father, which appointed her as his successor.
Oh, you just arrived now. We have
Oh,
to repeat
she's
it.
not-
No. That's all right. That's all right. I'll catch.
I know, but that document was a fake. Like Alicia is a fake, but I have this one. Timeo danos et dona ferentes.
Ah!
Ancient Italian.
I know this quote.
Really?
Means I fear the Greeks even when they bring gifts. It was said by Laocoon, they made suspicious by the gift to Troy.
Yeah, you know.
So, you think that Alicia could be considered like a Trojan horse?
I think more than a Trojan horse.
Yeah.
A Trojan fat pig.
No! No, you can't. And you were a sir. I'm concerned.
I still am a sir.
Anyway, Sir Arthur, or whatever, did you attend Sunday catwalk?
Of course, even if I cultivate other interests, I never missed to support Alexander's activities.
And what are these other interests you are pursuing?
Philology. Try sua quemque voluptas, as I told you late in ancient Italian. Oh, bye.
She's thirsty.
Oh, she's thirsty.
Nino.
Yeah.
So, you said Latinist.
Yeah.
Do you believe
Tell me.
we are facing a murder or a suicide?
Oh, I am sure. It was a murder.
Well.
/ suicide.
What?
/ tragedy.
Can
I
you
mean,
explain?
the lawsuit started by her sister Alicia, completely put Alexander in a psychological blow because the bubbling brain was already alive and the fear of losing it clouded her mind. So she committed suicide. She killed herself. So
Terrible.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
And it's not finished here.
Okay.
But the mandatory is Alicia, you know. The moral
Well,
mandatory.
Alicia, you see, okay, question right now. So,
Yes.
I'm done with you. Can exit the room, please.
Really? I will go out.
Don't tell anyone the result of the autopsy. No one to know.
Of course not. I leave my hat and stick here, and I go out only if I have a big appeal.
I think they are suspicion. Apologize for how I treated you, but we hope the other four suspected will be more polite. I'm not that positive. Obviously, witnesses can lie and will not ever lie detector. We have to use our fifth sense. I have no element. 6. I have no element to believe what Sir Arthur said, and I can imagine that the man of culture is also a man morally upright, also. Anyway, later, when it's your turn to question, you will have the opportunity to go deeper into certain detail. Now, let's move on, if we are ready to. And I will ask to the Sergeant Beam to let Mrs. Alicia Burden, if she's ready. Don't know if she's, you are? Yeah, of course. So, Sergeant Beam, she's losing pieces.
She's falling apart.
Yeah, falling apart. I love your language. I would like to know it. Anyway, one day come to America. Anyway, Sergeant Bean, let Mrs. Alicia Burberry in.
Oh! Thank you. I have these pieces for you. Oh, Chief Inspector! Ben is a real natural born model.
Sorry.
Oh, you're very nice too.
Who's this man you're talking about? This is Bean, Sergeant Bean, not Ben.
Oh, not Ben.
Not Ben.
Can I take a book of Ben? I need new models. Take picture photos.
Alicia, please. We know that in mid-April, you announced in an interview that you were going to start a legal action against your own sister.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I did. Because my sister, she was too old-fashioned, you know. She didn't stand the change. Oh, that's a free seat. Bye-bye.
Which changes are you talking about?
Oh, the fashion scene never stops spinning around. New profession arrives, new means of communication. Oh, shit. I have different hearings. Speaking about communication,
Yeah.
why did you call us here?
It is because we did the autopsy and just received the results, and we discovered that your sister died because of a drug and alcohol overdose.
Driving alcohol over craft.
Overdose.
Overtour.
Overdose. Overdose.
Michael Jackson.
Something like that. Yes.
That's great! There's a lot of publicity! So was it murder or suicide?
Yeah, yeah.
Suicide or murder?
We are here to find it out. I don't know yet.
I don't
know
care.
yet.
I'm very grateful to whoever did. You did it. Thank you so much. Thanks to this scandal, the Burberry brand will be in everybody's mouth.
Listen.
Yeah.
In your sister's diary, there is a clear reference to a potential homosexual relationship between Sir Arthur and a certain Christopher
Oh,
something.
maybe you mean Christopher Bailey,
Christopher
one
Bailey.
of our stylists.
Yeah, and I called him too.
I don't know, but it could be, because Sir Arthur always played more in the other team than our team. Like, you know. We were very afraid to speak about this. No. This in Millennium. Why, Arthur, the stylist, Christopher Bailey, played for the other team only, you know.
No
So-
switch hitting, huh?
Sorry?
No switch hitter.
What a voice. Hotline.
He's a kept man.
As far as you know, Alicia, did Alexander?
It was his voice. The vibrations, you know.
The vibration, yes.
So let's go on. I'm not you.
Tell me.
As far as you know,
Yeah.
did Alexa know anything about this relationship?
I think so, but anyway, Alexandra, she too had a lover. She was here for more than a year. She was the lover of the divine Fefe.
Who is that? This Fefe? What
Fefe,
does
the
divine
top
mean?
male model, you know. The most paid in the world, Italian stallion for sure.
The real one.
Yeah, and I hired him. He works for me now.
So you are you are that rich.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm very poor. Since my father disinherited me, he left me with no money. But now I'm paying Fefe with my voluptuous body. You will like me, huh? I know.
Hard to believe. Anyway,
Yeah,
Sir Arthur's husband, was he aware of this relationship?
I think so. All London knew.
But that's enough. You can exit the room and go back to the surgeon beam.
Really?
Yeah, but
I leave my head on my bed.
leave him okay.
I'll see you later.
I remember you that you can question her later. Maybe someone of you can start to recognize that we are more characters than actors.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no, fine.
You have great cooperators. You are very investigators. So
We are.
let's go further. We discovered a strong antipathy between the Count and his sister-in-law Alicia. I was also very surprised by this absolute lack of affection between the two sisters. Alexandra died and her sister Alicia celebrates her death. Never rely on your relatives.
No.
No. You all are relatives, I'm so sorry, no?
No. Yes. I do.
But it's quite true. Everywhere in the world. Anyway, let's go further. Let's move on with the third witness. You ready? The third suspected, as you said, as you heard, it is Fefe the Divine. I want to call him here, right here. Sir the Beam, let this divine Fefe in. Fefe? Oh shit.
Fefe is coming in.
Too sexy for my shirt.
Right Said Fred.
Too sexy for
It was
my
a song
shirt. Yes.
sang by a group called Right Said Fred.
Yes.
Too sexy for my shirt.
Too sexy.
So,
Oh, wait.
so,
Yeah.
you are Fred the Divine,
Don't you see it by yourself?
and you are a professional model.
Can't you see it by yourself?
Well, Miss Alicia does that you were Alexander Slover for more than 1 year.
Can't you see it by
But
yourself?
sit by yourself, what?
That I'm a lover. But not lover in the meaning I love. More a sexer in the meaning I
Oh
have sex.
my god.
Don't you believe it?
No, I don't.
All the girls and women in this room, I made love with them.
No, that's impossible.
Yeah!
No, that's
Who
impossible.
didn't make love with me? Hands up! You see?
Yeah,
Oh, I miss you! Come with me.
No, this is not the right moment, please.
I forgot just one. Just one.
I see that.
Oh no!
Starting to thinking that sex seems to be ever present in the fashion world. Don't like it.
Sex should be ever present in every field, in everywhere, every time. Starting from here now. Everybody jump on the table, let's have a party!
It's not a party at all. And all I want is to go on with the interrogation, please.
Tell me and ask me.
Well, I know that you are Italian.
Yeah?
And what is your real name?
My real name is Federico Ferri, also known as Fefe, like a woman whispering.
Yeah, okay. And did you take part in the Sunday catwalk?
Yes, I'm always on the run.
Well, is it true that you
I have a beautiful feeling today.
Is it true?
Tell me.
Time, okay. Is it
Where
true?
I gone? He's just taking.
For the fourth time, is it true
sorry.
that you signed a
I'm gonna
contract?
give you your camera.
Something.
I will give a souvenir from Italy.
No!
I read his man, he was asking me. Okay, no, I didn't. I couldn't. Sorry.
Only late at night.
Yeah. On Facebook. on Meta.
They try to move on. Please let.
Oh, you know why you were sorry.
With you.
While you are here in Italy, Facebook has changed its name. Go and check on the news. It will be called Meta. Yes.
Yeah. Metaverse.
Really? I know now you
Yeah,
won't
it is.
follow the show anymore.
Facebook changing its name to Meta.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You already know?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, but
You can ask him.
Thank you. Thank you.
you'll be
Sorry,
Facebook.
Chief Inspector. No one cares, man. You know, cares.
Oh, we care.
We do. We are.
My
A
dear.
big applause.
So I was
for
saying-
Jimmy Spang.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Is it true
Yeah.
that you signed a contract with Alicia in exchange for sexual acts?
Oh no. I signed a contract with Alicia in exchange of the promise to a lot of money. Sex was only a side dish.
But why did you sign? Did you get along well with Alexandra?
Oh yeah, in the bed, but after that, away from me. What a pain in the neck. She wanted to divorce his husband to marry me. To marry me. Oh.
I don't find this magic at all, so things happen every
Yeah,
time, every
but
day.
why getting married? I mean, why wearing, how can you say,
Bands.
finger handcuffs, you know? And speaking about handcuffs,
Yeah.
why did you call me here? I know, Alicia, she died of stroke, heart attack, something you cannot foresee. Someone already told you.
No, it is not like that. We just received the result of the autopsy and discovered that Alexandra, not Alicia, died because
Alexandra, sorry.
No, it's not a problem. Alexandra died because of drug and alcohol overdose.
Really?
Yes, maybe that someone of her electric
Oh,
copter.
she did it for real. It was my Catwoman.
Yeah.
She told me, Fred, I love you so much.
Yeah.
I cannot live without you. Don't refuse me, or I will kill myself. And I refused that, of course.
Why do you refuse her?
Because love is a cage. While I swim free as a dove in the great ocean of sex. Come with me and fish the giant octopus.
Stop it! Stop it! You can go now. You can go now. You're embarrassing all of us.
So I go and hands up.
Okay. Anything that you want to let right here? Stop it. So here we are.
Octopus again.
Throw that octopus.
You will remember forever.
A great applause for Chicken Spectre.
So we are here for your interrogation, and as already said, the actor is one, and the characters are three of them. So we follow these rules.
Now I'm dressed in black, of course.
You can ask whatever you want, except his phone number.
No, I will give you 347.
And raise up your
I was giving yours.
raise up your hand. Name the characters you wanna question.
So I can
Give
change.
just 1 second to
I see the
assume the pose, and then ask your question. So,
You are free to make any question you want.
except
We are waiting for the dish, the food to come. So till the food is coming, you can make questions.
here we are.
Alicia Burberry.
Yeah. Who is calling me?
What do you gain by her death, Alicia?
Nothing. A big suffering.
What do you not
We
inherit
were
her?
talking about the big suffering before.
Okay, I don't like her anyway. You like your sister?
No.
You have a sister.
Yeah, I
Do you inherit? Do you get the business?
She empathized.
Well, first of all, my father, our father, of course, disinherited me. That means that he didn't leave me anything, except for in Italy we have a law, but we are in London here.
Yeah.
So in London there's a law that let me just a part of his richness, of course. But I just found out in my drawer a new piece of papers where he left me everything.
Oh!
Yeah. So there's a lawsuit on trial. And what do I gain from the death of Alexander? The trial is going to stop? No, because nothing. Believe me.
That was convincing. All you other teams, right? Wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
If she has a reason to kill her sister, probably are not the money, or because I think that the person that will get the money of the is his husband,
Right.
her husband, not the sister.
Ah, I know.
I suppose.
Cos'è che hai detto?
Il re del marito.
Well, I can confirm we are regularly married. So, are you married?
Kind of.
So when you will die, your partner will get all the
Sort
no more. He's poor.
No.
No. Because I made a research on Wikipedia, you know, Michael Ross. I found two.
Edward.
Michael Ross.
Edward Michael.
Edward, because I found two. And I was in doubt who was.
Can we go further with
Okay,
the
okay,
questions?
so, the matter between me and
If you
I'm glad you're interested in me with your big stick.
you can use it.
Mine's wider.
Let's have
Maybe he doesn't want your
together. Wine. Wine like Christmas wine. Next question.
If we have one.
If you have one.
Is Alicia
Perhaps we can go further with the dinner.
Is Alicia having a
Sorry?
Is Alicia having a secret relationship with Fefe?
Oh, it was
Who do you
not
want to ask
secret.
these questions to?
To Alicia.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, well, it was not secret. In fact, and many lovers, you know. And so,
This we know. Every single woman here
yeah,
had
yeah.
love with we discovered it. Except this
okay.
one.
I'm not
Oh.
jealous. Jealous. It was just a toy boy, as you know. Yeah. We had fun together.
Okay, so it went nowhere.
I have a question for Sir Arthur Quarles.
Yeah, tell me, my lady.
I would like to know if you knew
The phone
about-
number of Fefe, I know.
Right, Fefe's phone number, absolutely. And then, did you know that they were having an affair?
Did you know?
The day
Did
they are having an affair.
They who?
They,
Your sister, your wife,
your wife and
and Fefe.
Fefe.
Oh, well. I had some rumors, and I really don't believe in those rumors. Please don't add rumors to rumors, okay?
Sir
Pearl.
Yeah.
Did you have a relationship with Fefe?
Oh.
Oh no, he's a man! Oh! No, but for real, believe me, I didn't have a relation with Fefe. And not even a night, and not even an adventure. You say adventure in English?
One night.
Something, one night relation.
One night stand.
Stand, yes, that's it. No, you're very... you know many things about me. Even an outdoor.
Next question.
Sir Quarles,
If we have one.
were you happy in your marriage?
Well, you know, after so many years of marriage, it has become, she's saying yes. It has got enough a friendship more than a marriage, you know. So we didn't sleep in the same room. We didn't eat so often together, and we didn't talk so often. You can explain better than me.
Yes.
He's like, I'm not touching that one at all.
Not going there.
Are you worried about the lawsuit from your sister, from her
Oh,
sister?
no. No one is worried about the lawsuit because, as you will say and repeat later, the document was really a fake. Yeah, she pretended that she told, I just found a document where in my drawer. Oh, yeah. No, believe me. No one was afraid of it. Yes, you can come. Yes. The waiter was waiting. Waiting for you. First dish.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
To me.
Last question.
Mr. Arthur Pearl, so were you having an affair with somebody else?
No, believe me.
Oh, okay.
I think he's the worst person to ask this question to.
Or you
Maybe.
think he may lie?
Of course, every
I have never lied in my life.
every single character can lie as well. And of course, if you ask him if they are lying, they won't admit never. So
I am
I
the
see that
killer,
she,
no?
Right?
it's ready the second dish, so we can go. You can make questions after the second part of
Maybe
the.
this is the last one, just okay. To which character?
Okay. Yeah.
Christopher Bailey.
Oh no, you can ask him later.
Ask him
Well,
later?
we didn't meet him until now yet.
Okay, I'll ask you later.
You see, you have this. After my interrogation, it's up to you make questions. This time to all the 5 suspected. So. Let's move on. Sergeant Bean, please let the stylist in. Christopher Bailey.
Oh yeah, where is he?
Where is he?
Where? You, the chief inspector, inflation bonus. What I'm feeling.
Want to lose a star. So,
This is the hairdresser?
you are one of the Barbary stylists, aren't you?
What does he say?
I said that you.
He said one
Of
of the
of the
style.
Barbary.
Why strangle you?
the.
Yeah, you got it. I am this style of the Barbary brand is the vibrations.
I'm
My fault now.
sorry, but
Yeah.
this sounds quite weird
Why?
because I know that Alessandra has decided to fire you out.
Oh, this is a vulgar lie.
No, it's not.
No, me and Alexander, we were just one body, one soul, one heart.
I'm sorry to insist, but Alexandra
Yeah.
wrote in her diary.
Oh, please.
precisely-
No, please stop.
What?
It doesn't matter what she wrote on her diary.
Why?
Because since the month of May,
Yeah?
since you take the ash from the Ravenna, since she began to take all those pills, she was not in her right mind, you know?
Yeah?
What she wrote is not important, it's a lie. And speaking about pills, it wasn't me who killed her, no. I think it was the slut of her sister Alicia. Yeah, because she wanted the maison, you know?
She wanted what?
The maison! What? The grief! What? Burn my bread! I'm strangling you! I cannot know. I'm the
Okay.
listener.
But I
In
heard that.
Italy, that's the law. You have to keep listening.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that.
You sorry?
I'll throw my shoe.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. Non ho capito, ma io pretendo di aver understood. Ah, through my shoe! Like this! I know.
Okay. I heard that she would have
Yeah.
the brand anyway, because I have read that this was a father's will.
Oh, no.
And it was written in a document.
Oh, no, believe me, that document was a fake.
How can you say that?
Like this. The document was a fake.
No one.
Fake. The accent was fake.
How can you claim in that way that the document was a fake? You
Because
have
I was close, very close to Alexandra's and Alicia's father. And he wanted me, Sir Christopher Belli, to become the new owner of the brand. But I refused, and I appointed to him that the ownership of the brand should stay inside the family. And he said, you are right, but I will leave everything to Alexandra, and nothing to Alicia. Everything to Alessandra, and nothing to Alicia. You will have a empire. and the shoe.
So, you, Christopher,
I washed my feet just before the show.
Oh, okay.
so Christopher, you had no interest in seeing Alexandra dead.
No, I told you, me and Alexandra, we were a great team.
The team that her sister Alicia wanted to divide.
This is true. She proposed a contract to Fefe, the model, and she made the same proposal to me.
How well? What the proposal?
A contract! Because even if she lose the case, the lawsuit, she wanted anyway to open a new maison, a new grief, a new brand, you know?
Then she wasn't so sure to win the case.
case,
you
no,
mean,
which is why she killed her, you know?
And I find this weird too,
Why?
because it seems to me that Alicia wasn't very enthusiastic about you, Christopher. I'm sorry to tell you, but
I don't get it.
you should, because Alicia said that you were one of the stylists, not the one of the stylists.
What does it say?
Yes, the
Say, what? Strangle yourself, please. Let's do it. Oh, now I understand. Alicia is full of MB, you know, because I refused her proposal. Yeah, that's why, yeah.
So you're saying that everything is okay between Alexandra and you, is that?
Yeah.
And between Sir Arthur and you?
Why are you asking me?
In Alexandra's diary, we found a short note showing that she knew about your homosexual
Oh,
relationship.
no. What do you mean by knowing?
Well, in the diary, she doesn't say if she has some evidence.
Oh, no
or
evidence.
just a feeling of that.
What did Arthur say?
Well, none of your business. This is no matter right now, and you have to answer me, not making questions. So, were you and Sir Arthur lovers or not?
Well, I have to make a confession. Please, let me sit on your knees. No one could tell it. Please, throw your hands over
Right the bus.
I don't know the English way of saying, but thanks. Well,
Com'è l'espressione ride the bus?
the best.
Right, the boost. The B-U-S.
The bus.
Ride the bus. Oh.
When I admit, I confess, I really loved Sir Arthur. But he never wanted me, he always refused me. Oh, it was so strict.
Well, thank you. You can go back to Surgeon Bean. Thank you. Oh.
Oh, I did my.
I would like you to be more professional, please. We are having an interdiction because we are trying to discover
Yeah.
the full real man.
And bye bye.
Fortunately, we are at the very last suspected.
Oh.
And if there is culprit, I have to say that it must be so among these 5 suspected. Don't start to think that maybe someone else. The only possibilities are that one of these 5 characters is the killed, is the culprit, or it is a suicide. Maybe also that 2 or 3 of them may agreed to kill the.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, maybe. So, thinking to the hypothesis of suicide, what she wrote 2 days before her death is extremely strong. Indeed, how a woman was left by her lover after a 1-year relationship can feel. So, I strongly suggest you to think about this. But right now, go further without interrogations and let in the last suspected, which is Sergeant Bean. Let Karina Yuri in.
Yes.
Eccola, here she is.
Oh, Chief Inspector,
Yes,
excuse me. Oh, I need to make a phone call, a conference call now in a few minutes. Can I come back later? There is no reception.
I'm sorry, you cannot come back later. I'm sorry because. So, introduce yourself to my
My lord,
operators.
my name is Karin Yuri. I'm the web store manager for Burberry brand. But it's very important for me. There's no reception. The antenna is too small, too short.
Sorry, but I'm afraid you have to give up to your connection.
I don't even know why did you call me here.
Well, because you are one of the potential culprits.
What?
What? Maybe someone offered Alexander a lethal cocktail and just received the result of the autopsy, which is dead by drug and alcohol overdose.
Oh no, we all knew she died because of a stroke or heart attack, heart failure.
No, it was not.
Oh.
So, what is your position in the company, within the company?
I'm the web store manager.
Web store.
You know what is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Many brand, open new stores online. Yeah.
And have you worked for Burberry for long?
Well, I haven't signed the contract yet.
Sorry, I don't get it.
You know, the former owner,
Yes,
Alexandra,
Alexandra.
was very against, disagreeing the opening up the internet. She didn't have a web connection, no social, no TikTok.
Oh,
How can you live with no TikTok?
unbelievable. So, but also our sister mentioned it. So you have been employed by Alicia,
Yes.
haven't you?
Yes, I have been employed by Alicia.
So it was Alicia who invited you to Sunday Catwalk?
Yes, she
yes.
was, she
And then
was.
if Alexandra was still alive, you wouldn't be here now.
What are you trying to say? I have killed for working.
Maybe.
Maybe if you killed to become rich and stop working. Oh, you know.
Well, maybe you are right, but if you could.
Very funny in Italian. It's a very funny joke.
Yeah.
Green pass?
Sorry?
Green pass?
Green pass.
Green pass, yes, I have it.
So, maybe it's not a strong reason to kill a person, but if you consider also your brother's tragic death,
How do you know about my brother?
it is because we found an article in Alexander's room describing a car accident in which a boy died and the second one was hospitalized.
Yeah.
Beside the article, there was a letter of threat
Yeah.
signed C.U. C.U. I did some investigation and found out that a week later the other boy, Aaron Yuri, died too. Aaron Yuri had a sister called Karin, Karin Yuri, which is how, I summoned you.
Yes, I confess. I confess I really wanted to kill her.
Hi.
But I didn't kill her.
Here we are.
No, because I wanted to run her down with my car, you know, like the crash and that crash again.
So you're saying you didn't kill her.
No, I didn't.
And how did did you know that it was Alexander who ran your brother down?
Because I was in the hospital
Yeah?
with my brother.
Yeah.
I was reading a fashion magazine with on the cover the big face of Alexander. Aaron opened his eyes just for a while and said, "She was driving." Yeah, like this. Cough too. You know? And then he closed his eyes once again and never opened anymore.
And why did you tell this to the police?
Because I wanted to take revenge. You say revenge or vengeance? Revenge. To take revenge, but I was beaten to it, you know. I didn't kill her.
And why did you contact your sister Alicia?
But first of all, for work.
And work.
Yeah, we had a job, you know.
Yeah.
We need it in Italy. Are you looking for someone to hire?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Do you need a ghostwriter?
We are in. We're in London right now, Karin, please.
Okay.
So,
And second reason,
Yes.
if I wanted to run her down with my car, I have to know where she was moving. I couldn't drive to random to London hoping to get to her, you know.
maybe if you get lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for being so frank.
I have to go.
Now you can go to deal with your connection, but as you are the very last.
I leave my glasses,
Of
my
course.
iPhone,
And
iPad,
some piece
and
of
my
your
head.
there.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
I finished my questions, so it's your turn. The procedure is the same as for the first part. I call my colleague here, so what? I'm the chief inspector. I call the mannequin here, the moving mannequin, and I ask you to make your own questions for all 5 suspects. Okay, here we are. And first transfer myself into the inspector. Here we are.
Your head.
Are you ready?
Who's with us?
The inspector is with us.
Here we are.
Sure.
As you clearly understand, everyone had a reason to kill Alexander, and everyone could offer a electric cocktail during the Sunday catwalk because every one of them was present in the catwalk. And I am also sure that one of them did it.
So are you rejecting to my hypothesis of murder / suicide / tragedy?
Well, that suicide was possible too, but I remember how passionate she was about the Burberry brand. And she was in the middle of the election. No, Sir Arthur, I'm sorry, but Alexandra was moral. I can't believe it that she killed her son. The thing is that until a few minutes ago, there was no clear, hard evidence.
In dubio pro reo, when in doubt, you don't say anything.
Okay, but now we do have the pieces of evidence that was looking for. But before revealing them, I would like to exclude those who are certainly innocent. And Karin is the first.
Yes, yes.
Oh no.
Oh no. You accuse me.
Yes, but yes, someone did.
Oh.
But you, Karin,
I hate you.
had already decided to kill her,
Yes, yes.
and this is not polite at all.
Yes, yes, yes.
You can't kill people.
Yes, yes.
No,
No,
you
no,
can't
no,
kill
no.
people. But after that, you would have given yourself up to the police.
No.
Yes. So please
yes.
go away. Can't want to
See
see
you.
you anymore.
Bye
She clearly was.
Yeah, you eat that.
We blew it. Chief Inspector,
Because as I.
can I go too? I have many things to do tonight.
Sure, because there are simple ways to dump a woman. Just saying no thanks.
Yes.
Give them.
And, sorry. No thanks. See you, bye-bye. Relax.
Bye, bye.
Bye.
Oh, Chief Inspector,
What?
can I go too now?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
She can go as well because I watched you carefully.
She was one of our top
And you were sincerely surprised when I told you of the autopsy, and I think you were not aware of the fact that your sister took pills.
No, we didn't talk since many months.
Because
Not
the
a word.
two sisters wasn't very confident the one with the other.
So,
You can
bye-bye. So I think it is my turn to go
I
now.
don't think so.
No, why not?
It is because I'm afraid that you have to stay here with your lover, Christopher.
Oh.
Oh wait, why me now?
I gave it up. I told you guys.
Yes.
I told you.
You was not so smart. Yes, you was not, and I tell you why. Because you deduce the correct answer that
And you tell everyone.
And no one listened.
Yeah,
You didn't
because
listen.
your friends are even less smart than you. She suggested to all of you the right solution.
No one listened.
So if you are used to your friends, I suppose, maybe that when you choose where to go in the evening or for your vacation or whatever, you never listen. And this evening, maybe you have learned that you must.
My team listened. My team
She's
listened.
been the one to recognize the sentences that could not be pronounced without knowing what happened really. So it was Christopher that said, when I said nothing at all, he said, what pills are you talking about? I didn't kill her. It was the only one who knows that he was killed by pills. Everyone says that I thought it was a stroke or something, an ictus or whatever. Christopher, you were the only one who said that. You pled not to be guilty even before I told you about the outcome of the autopsy. How did you know that?
I read it in Michael's book.
No, you know
I have all of
it
them.
because it was you who killed her with the aid of your lover, Sir Arthur. He was the only one who knew about the drugs Alexander was taking and could take from home because it was exactly the same kind of drugs that killed her. So, that's it. You are the guilty. You both. And we found Christopher's fingerprint, and this is the last pieces of evidence that you could not know. And the fingerprints in the only one glass with traces of barbiturates and alcohol. And Sir Arthur, we also found in your house drug vials with your fingerprint on them. This is what why I'm going to prosecute you and seek the gloria mundi, which means everything as to end in this war. I'm so sorry, Sir Arthur.
I think the right thing to say at the end in Latin is mors tua vita mea. That means your death, my life. Goodbye, young fellow. Oh, sorry. Should I accustom myself?
You should accustom yourself.
Goodbye, Chief Inspector. Thank you. A big applause for you all.
Okay.
Beautiful. Just
And I
beautiful.
can make one more wish
And
when I
it's in
cut it.
Spanish. It says buen in Italian. Buen cumpleaños. Right. Buen cumpleaños.